Hello, my friends. My name is Ellen. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen and the 5th episode of Ellen's Thanksgiving Series 2024. My friends, have I got a great dessert recipe to share with y'all for Thanksgiving. And once you make this, everybody will be talking about it days after Thanksgiving. We're going to make Southern caramel cake. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make. The bomb.com delicious. And we're going to frost it with a caramel frosting that was sure to make your mouth water. And if y'all fan of caramel, y'all going to love this and you'll be in heaven. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down below in the description box. Also check out my previous video, Baked Candy Yams with Pineapple. I'll post the link to that down below in the description box. So grab your baking pans, your flour, and your brown sugar, because we're about to bake some caramel cake magic in my Southern kitchen. Here we go. Alright, my friends, the first step we're going to do is make the cake, and this is just a basic 1, 2, 3, 4 cake. We're going to start with 3 cups of cake flour. We're going to pour it into my 1 cup measurement. And using my fingers, we're just going to level it off. And voila, perfect cup. And we're going to pour it into my bowl. Now we need another cup. Again, going to pour it into my measuring cup. And again, level it off. And another perfect cup. Now we need 1 more. Just repeat the process. Voila, and that's our 3 cups of cake flour. And into our flour, we're going to add in our leavenings, 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a half a teaspoon each of baking soda and table salt. And give it a whisk until it's well combined, or you can sift them if you like. Alrighty, dry ingredients are done. Now we're going to set them aside while we work on the wet ingredients. In my stand mixer with a paddle attachment, or you can use a large bowl with an electric hand mixer, we're going to add in a half a cup, which is 1 stick, or 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature, and a half a cup of canola oil, or you can use vegetable oil. Going to make the cake nice and moist. And we're going to cream these on medium speed until well blended. Alrighty, into our butter and oil, we're going to add in 2 cups of white sugar. And cream these together until they're fluffy. Again, on medium speed. Alright, my friends, next we're going to add in 4 extra large eggs at room temperature. Going to add them in 1 at a time. Last egg, and mix. Now we're going to add in 1 teaspoon, which is a cupful of pure vanilla extract, and blend that in. Alright, my friends, now we're going to add in the flour mixture. Alternately with 1 cup of buttermilk at room temperature, and this is my homemade buttermilk. I'll post a link to that recipe down below in the description box. Beginning and ending with flour. last of the buttermilk, and last of the flour, and mix until it's well incorporated. Be careful not to overmix. Alright my friends, our cake batter is done. See how whipped and fluffy that is? That looks great. And that's our 1, 2, 3, 4 cake. A half a cup of oil and a half a cup, which is 1 stick of butter, 2 cups of white sugar, 3 cups of cake flour, and 4 eggs. Now we are ready to pour it into our cake pans. We're going to pour it into 2 9-inch round cake pans, and I sprayed them generously with baking spray. So we're going to use my 1 cup measurement, and we're going to scoop the batter and pour it into the pans. That will give us even cake layers. Alright, as soon as I get through scooping in my cake batter, I'll bring you back. Alright my friends, I've got all my cake batter into my pans, so now we're going to shake them and bang them to release the air bubbles. Now we are ready to put the cakes in the oven. Oven's preheated to 350 degrees. Gonna let them bake for about 35 minutes. And I'll bring you back. My friends, I smell cake. I just taken it out of the oven. And it smells heavenly up in this kitchen. See how nice and golden brown they are? So now we're going to let them cool in the pan for 15 minutes. Alright my friends, time to flip the cakes over and we're going to place them on some wax paper. Here we go. Wish me luck. Gorgeous! They came out nicely. So now we're going to let the cakes cool completely, and while they're cooling, let's make our luscious caramel frosting. In my large pot, I have my fire over medium heat. We're going to add in 2 cups of packed light brown sugar. Next, we're going to add in 1/4 of a teaspoon of table salt, 1 cup of unsalted butter, which is 2 sticks that I cut into cubes, or 16 tablespoons. You can also use salted butter, just omit the salt. And 2/3 of a cup of my favorite milk, evaporated milk. And we're going to give it a stir until the brown sugar dissolves and the butter melts. And as soon as it melts and dissolves, I'll bring you back. Alright my friends, the butter has melted and the brown sugar has dissolved. So all we do now is bring it to a boil. Alright my friends, our mixture has came to a boil. So now we're going to stir it constantly and we're going to let it cook for 5 minutes. Alright my friends, our caramel is done. Perfect. And how simple and easy was that? We made homemade caramel. So now I turn my fire off. We're going to pour it into my mixing bowl. Now we're going to let the caramel rest for 10 minutes. Alright my friends, the caramel has rested. Now we're about to turn this into frosting. So I place my bowl onto my stand mixer with a whip attachment. Into our caramel, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract and 2 cups of powdered sugar that I whisk, or you can sift it. And we're going to whip it until it's well combined on medium speed. Now we are going to increase the speed to high, and we're going to mix it until the caramel is almost completely cool and the frosting reaches a spreadable consistency. Alright my friends, our caramel frosting is done, and this is the consistency we're looking for. Excellent. Ain't nothing like the smell of caramel. So now it is ready to frost. Our cakes are nice and cool. Let's give it some sugar. I have placed a dollop of frosting onto my cake stand right in the middle, and I lined it with wax paper for easy cleanup. So we're going to take our first layer. We're going to add some frosting on top and just spread it all over. Alrighty, now we're going to add on our other layer right on top. And again, add on some frosting. And spread it all over the top. Now we're going to add some frosting on the sides and spread it. Alright, as soon as I get through icing my cake, I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I am through icing my cake. So now we're going to gently remove the wax paper. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? And there you have it, my friends. Southern caramel cake. Doesn't that look good? So now I'm about to cut me up a slice and then we'll give it a taste. Alright, my friends, I got me a nice southern slice and I'm serving it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. My friends, look at this texture. Fantastic. Look at that. Have a bite. Moist, decadent. It melts in your mouth. And that frosting is awesome. Full of caramel goodness. This caramel cake is phenomenal, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This deserves another bite. And I'm going to grab me a little ice cream. Yum-oh. Caramel cake, luscious. My friends, many thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And for more Southern magic in my kitchen, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights. And please send me an email, ellen'shomemadedelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Let's eat, much love, and happy Thanksgiving.